Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're making a simple triple strand sliding knot bracelet. This design has 3 layers in our bracelet and 1 sliding knot that slides along just one of the layers. It is similar to the double layered bracelet design, and like we did on that one, you can place beads onto your thread as well before you tie your sliding knots if you want beads on there as well. For our design today, we're using about 100 centimeters of 2mm satin nylon cord. Now we start by leaving a little piece straight at the end and then bringing our cord around 3 times to make 3 layers for our bracelet. Just an approximate bracelet size here is fine at this stage. But this point up here where our cords cross over each other, that's where we're going to focus now. So pulling these other loops aside for now, we're going to grab onto this point where our cords overlap and lay the left side cord on top of the right side cord. Now holding our cords here, I like to hold the cords between my left index finger and thumb. And then with this top cord, we're going to bring it down the back and around that finger. So you should have 1 loop there now. And then bringing it down the back and around our finger again for a second loop here. So you should have this end piece here, and we gently remove the 2 loops from our finger and bend this end piece around to place it down both loops. Pulling it out the right hand side and gently pulling that sliding knot down nice and tight and tidy. Now that should slide along the other cord, so you can gently check that, and now we're just going to size our bracelet. So bringing the 3 layers around to form the triple strand bracelet, and then we're going to place it over our hand onto our wrist so that we can get the right size. So you don't want these to be too baggy. See how there's still quite a bit of length here? So I'm going to bring that sliding knot down a little bit tighter, so that there's enough length on the cord that each bracelet layer can sit at a good length. So mine's probably about there. I don't want it too baggy, and I do want a little bit of extra length just so all 3 layers have a little bit of movement there. Once you've got your bracelet sized, you want to leave a little part of this cord here before you tie your stopper knots so that the bracelet can extend along that cord and you can take it off. So holding on to this point, and I'll just take it off so that I can tie a simple overhand knot. So forming a loop and bringing the end through the loop. We want both those knots to sit evenly on the ends when our bracelet is in the fixed position. You can always untie and retie these knots a few times until you get it right. So I just take my time now, making sure all my knots are in the right positions before cutting those ends off. So putting it in the right position on your wrist, if those stopper knots are sitting nice and evenly on each cord, then it should be sized right. So then you can cut any ends off the outside of those stopper knots and cinch them with a lighter so they don't fray. And there's your triple strand sliding knot bracelet.